later as well. But actually, we are being led by Stanbad1, who is an
Stanbad1, who is Stan.
Indeed.
Yes, who I think is a junior player. And then we have Wilsonia and Shav7, both of whom played yesterday in the Saturday team battle. We have Pseudo Benko, who doesn't play the Benko. We have Nigel Towers, the English chess players organizer. We have Ben Graff. We have KH Swampy, Mike Bear, Della Corta, and Ocelot.
Hey, Ocelot. Fantastic. So 10 players, that's really good. That's
10 players, and I expect we'll have some more by the time the event starts, because some of our English players like to keep us in suspense right to the last minute. And I know in the past I always do that too.
Oh, by the way, we are live on Game Changer as well.
There's an element of surprise for the opposition. We also want to mention Club FERLONICHESS.
Yay, Club Feloni.
They have, at the moment, 8 players, headed by Rick FM. And we also want to mention FERLONICHESS, who is here, who, I'm going to click on FERLONICHESS, who is the organizer of the entire event. We have 37 teams playing today. And so a big event. How many players do we have? 50 players, and that'll go up. And it is a 3+2 arena for 90 minutes. So players will play as many games as they can in that time, and you can also berserk. And so if you do, it means that your time is halved, and also you don't get an increment, which makes the game very, very fast. And yesterday, not all the English players, but a lot of the English players did a lot of berserking, and we got a lot of games played. Okay,
yeah, I think that was key in us winning that team battle yesterday, because it was really there's one player in particular, Nazriz, who berserked all of his games and ended up playing about 30 or 40, I think. It was really really incredible. And also
an amazing number of games.
Indeed. And there was also Smooth as a Hedgehog, who's I am Andrew Horton, who came late but berserked all his games, and I think was just pipped Nazariz to the highest score. You know, so yeah, if you can do it, it is a great technique. Yeah,
and you quite like to berserk yourself, don't you, Matthew?
I do like berserking as well. It's yeah. I mean, that's really that really is my favorite way of playing. It's I find 3+2 I find a bit long, to be honest. It's just really, oh dear, you know, you always have the temptation to start thinking. So berserking is a good way of doing it. It's nice. It just makes your points go up a bit harder, a bit higher if you're lucky enough to win a few. But it's sometimes it works really well, and you just you know, the pressure that you put on people by berserking, that works. But anyway, we're about to start now.
Okay, 13 players. We have Mousef has just joined. Okay, let's check out Stanbad first of all. So Stanbad is already well into a London system type of opening, I think.
Indeed.
And really is already showing he means business with those kingside pawns advancing very fast in the opening.
Yeah, I mean, this is the Jabava system, and Simon Williams has done some great video series on this. But it's an opening that you look at it and you think, you know, this should just not be dangerous at all. But actually, there's a number of very that's not very good. Knight C4 is very unpleasant. Oh yeah, stop that one, because Knight C4 and Queen B4 was going to be extremely nasty. That's definitely something you've got to stop there. But I think Stanbad knows this very, very well. But just yeah, a little bit of a slip there, just in the execution. But yeah, I mean, these systems they should be nothing really, you know. But in modern chess, you know, with the help of computer analysis, and you can really, you know, make a lot of something that's you know, that's not not supposed to be dangerous. Got to watch out here. Knight c4. That might even have been possible.
Oh, you can still do it, yeah.
Yeah, but you've covered e3, so maybe you're all right there. But that does look a little bit. Yeah, knight a. Now knight a3. I'm wondering about knight a3. I might have been more tempted to put the knight back on d6 there, actually. But
is black looking for a pin, like on
king a1? King a1 is. I thought you'd go to c1 there. A1 is risky. A1 is risky. I don't think that. Well, I mean,
do we need to worry about the rook on e1?
I could have taken on e1 and taken on d4 to start with, because queen takes d4. I've got knight takes c2.
Fork on c2.
Yeah. So it looks. It's just a move that you look at it instantly and you think, oh, I don't like that. But knight e6. Let's have a look. Rook e7 might be a little bit annoying there, actually, mightn't it? Just going to. Oh, that's a bit passive. I think could have gone. Black could have gone rook e7. Bear in mind, by the way, that black is actually 100, just a bit more 100 elo points stronger. So in principle, Standbat is the underdog in this game. So. A sneaky little attack on c7 there. Actually, that's quite nasty to defend against, I have to say. You could go rook takes c6 and then knight c2 takes d4. That I'm not sure about that. Haven't we got knight takes d5 afterwards?
Oh, knight.
And then rooks, and then rook c1, and then something.
It's because the king can't go across to b8 because the queen's cutting that off.
Yeah, no, I mean you've got knight c5 after. I'm not 100% sure that it looks like it would have been strong. At the very least, a draw. That's whereas this. Oh, this is rather nasty. Well, could you still try knight d5? I think you could still try knight d5 here. I think it's the move you've got to play.
So if black takes the queen, we take the
queen. Oh, he's done it. Well done, Standbat.
Nice, Standbat.
So queen a5. Oh, actually, this is good. If queen a5, we've got knight e7 check at the very least. Just killing that fork.
And if we take the knight, we just check on the c file, I guess. Yeah,
we go rook c3, I think, and then after knight c5, we go. What do we do? Maybe queen e5 simply is probably the best. Just hitting the knight on f5, and then we're going to come in with rook takes d5, and I think it's too many pins. This is horrible. Wow. There's no real good way to defend. I think you should take on g3, actually. I think that's probably the best. Knight e4, and then come back to f5 and hit the rook on e3 and the pawn on h4. But you're much worse. Probably maybe lost, actually. Oh, that's not good. Rook c3. Oh, good lord, that's not going to work. We just got rook e1 check. Rook e1 check now. Oh, yeah, rook d5. Rook d5 is also very strong.
Yeah, that knight, threatening that knight on d7.
I mean, knight d6. Yeah, we just go rook e3 check. And wow, Standbat, and look at that. The time's excellent as well. Yeah. So real good chances for a great start here for Standbat.
Yeah. Okay, we better check some other games. This one is looking nice.
Excellent.
Okay, unless you think it's going to be checkmating.
No, well, soon. But queen takes d7 is going to be great. Yeah, it's going to be over soon.
Good
well
enough.
Played, Standbat.
Well done, Standbat. Okay. Oh, Atomrod has joined. Let's check Atomrod.
He's berserked. He's berserked.
Very good. We've been in the last few streams. We've been encouraging Pete to try out some more berserking because he'd like it.
That was risky. That was really risky. God, Queen A4, Rook B1, I think was winning for White there. That was really risky. Oh,
he's got away with it though.
He's got away with it. I do think that Keith still needs to get his feeling for berserking.
Berserking technique it comes with practice, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's playing much more riskily than he does normally, and again, I think his strength simply is that he could just play very naturally, you know, and great moves.
He just wins, just plays normal moves and wins, doesn't he?
Yeah. You know, I think that would be, but I think he's just, yeah, it's tough. I mean, your nerves go up enormously when you're berserk, but this is again, you know, super risky now for him. Again, he's, you know, because we got knight c4 now, which could be a rather annoying little move there.
Yes.
And with DC, I can go rook b7. Okay, this is your 3 pawns up now. Okay, that's gonna.
This looks good now, right?
This is fine. He's got control of this again. The only thing is, it's cost Keith quite a lot of time, you know, because it obviously got a bit complicated. So okay, 32.
Can we swap queens now? I predicted that move from Keith.
Indeed, yeah. So the point is that, you know, unless something amazing happens, you're not going to get a kingside attack quickly here, you know. And this is it just means that that it's f3 is hanging. White's got to watch out for that one. Oh, White hasn't. Oh no, Keith f3.
He'll see it next time.
Oh, that was okay. f3 now.
Can we still take it?
No. Come on, Keith. This is so crucial. Oh, okay.
Oops.
Queen c1.
No, that's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, but he could have taken on e3 simply straight away. Oh, that would have been. Okay, bishop c5. That's good. That's working. But 19 seconds only. Oh, that was a sneaky move to play. Oh, okay, rook c5.
He's taken the bishop.
He's got his rook ending, but he's only got 18 seconds to win this.
Well,
now the question is whether. Yeah, can you mate White here?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Can.
That's what we like to see.
Can. Just king up to g6, isn't it? And
yes, he's going to mate him. He's going to mate him.
Brilliant.
Fantastic. Well done, Keith. Ho. That's a
very nice. Well played, Keith, and well berserked. All righty.
Also, look at this: English chess players ahead, and then FERLONICHESS just behind them. So I think these two teams have made excellent starts there.
Let's check in on Chess Tree, who's on a streak, and then we'll check a FERLONICHESS game as well.
Fantastic. So
so Chess Tree's black in this game, and
looking very good, I have to say.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, bishop, all sorts of moves really. Bishop b6, bishop g4 look good. But this bishop h6 was maybe possible, actually. Oh, no, yeah, maybe sort of vaguely possible. But okay, we've now got 2 pawns. Oh, actually, f7 was hanging. But why didn't see that?
So we can go knight e5 maybe to...
Played this very strange move. It's still hanging.
f7's still hanging. So
people are playing some very odd moves here. There we are. Oh,
yes.
She did this. Oh, okay, we've got a fork.
Okay. That looks good.
It's a little bit. It's a tiny bit. That's okay. I was
That's
wondering about rook b1 whether that was possible, but this is now completely winning.
Yeah. Okay. Well done, Chess Tree. We'll assume that you can.
Yeah, that's a complete win. 93, and we're doing great.
Okay, I was going to check in on FERLONICHESS.
Let's have a look at Frank G. He's top player, scoring nicely.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, look at this one. This is a Traxler. Looks like. So. Nice.
These kings and queens are swapping around.
Indeed, yeah. No, it's a very sharp opening. This the Traxler.
We used to play it like way back. We used to play county matches for Cambridge, and we used to have this kind of thing about who could swap their king and queen around first on the day.
It's
which was usually black, not white, funnily enough.
Yeah, this is quite interesting actually, because I mean, obviously, Black's king is a bit exposed in the center, but there's quite a bit of danger here. I mean, Queen H5 is going to come in. That is quite a move to play. I mean, I'm not. I would have maybe even looked at Queen H5 to be honest, and just go after this knight on. But this is also looking very, very dangerous. It's very. I mean, to be honest, if you don't have it very clear in your head what you're supposed to do against the Traxler, then it's a horrific thing to come across in Blitz. I think, I had it in a similar, I think, and I just ended up giving a piece away just to, for a pawn or something, and then just getting it. At least I wasn't getting mated, and I thought, well, we'll just try and survive it afterwards, But White has not done too badly here, but still some difficulties. I mean, Knight F3 check is looking extremely dangerous here. Okay,
so if Knight F3 check happened now, what would we do? Take it?
Now, I think we go King H1, and then we hope that the brilliant Queen H3 is not going to work. This is also quite strong GH, it must be said. It's maybe more sensible. G3 was also a possibility, but I like GH. Yeah. The one thing that Black mustn't do is go Rook G8, because Bishop G8 is quite annoying there.
Oh, what? Just put it on freeze.
But I think that Knight E2 check here is going to be very strong. Rook G5 is also very strong as well. Actually, HG and Rook G5 is also horrific.
Hi, Ocelot.
Hey, Ocelot. It's I think Rook E1 here. We can still survive. Rook E1. It's very unpleasant, but we can still do it because we got Knight E4 checks as well. So Frank G is Feloni's top player, and so I'm sure he's going to put up all the resistance that he possibly can. Knight B3. That's quite sensible. I mean, Black wants to go Rook G8 and then Rook H1 check. That's pretty sensible. You wonder, you should probably throw in a Knight E4 check now. That's probably the best thing to do. Just to, that's a good one. Just to see where Black's going to go. And now, could you do something crazy like throw in the... No, Knight G3 is not going to work. I just go Rook G5 takes G3. There's that pin on the F2 pawn. So this is still going to be very difficult.
Recapture that knight somehow.
Yeah, if I go AB, I'll just go Rook G8, I think, and it's just you can't stop Rook H1 mate.
Oh.
Well, not in any reasonable fashion.
No, because the knight can't drop back to G3, can it? Because you just take it; it's all pinned.
Yeah, it's all pinned. Yeah. I mean, knight takes C5 might be would probably be the only way to maybe, but I mean, I could take back. I could take on A1. I could take back with a knight on C5.
Yeah.
So it's
this is looking good for Black.
It's looking very good for Black. I think Rook G5 here is probably the best. Just Knight A1 is also good, but it's going to take a little bit of time to do this one, I think. Because we'll go Rook E6 now. White's got a little bit of counterplay. This one I'm not so sure about because Knight D4 takes F5 now, and this is very. I think Rook E6. Yeah, Rook E6. You still have some chances of, or it felt like there was still some stuff that wasn't completely clear in the position, whereas now this is
no. So. All righty, let's head back. That's looking good for Black. This one. Let's see the.
Oh, look at that!
A couple of people on the street. Let's check Ocelot not playing right this second. What about Wilsonia?
Wilsonia.
Okay.
Deadpool-ish. Ik Amaru.
Now, White is coming in with pieces on the king side.
But Knight F6 is coming, so this is all going to be fine.
Not too scary.
I'm not scared now because I mean, if you took on D5, I'd have sort of. Oh,
we've given up on Knight.
Knight F6. Knight F6 simply.
Do you know we have jinxed Wilsonia a couple of times in a row now? I think Wilsonia follows the stream.
Good Lord. Okay. Never mind. I mean, this is still quite good for Black, actually. It's thank goodness.
Okay,
but crumbs. Yeah, I mean, we could go bishop takes h2, queen d5. That would be pretty.
Oh yes, that looks good.
Pretty decent. Maybe throw in bishop g6 first. Actually, that would probably be quite nice. Just go bishop g6 first, and then because then your bishop's nice and safe, you know. But okay, this still looks.
Yeah, so black's a pawn up now, actually.
Yeah, you might have expected queen takes h2 actually, maybe, but okay, bishop e3 now, I think, from white, and well, you just carry on the pawn down. The one thing you do have to watch out from Wilsonia's point of view is that white doesn't go rook h1 and king g1.
Yes.
Which is actually
an AlphaZero maneuver.
Yeah, it can, but it can be extremely unpleasant actually. So you've got to watch that one. You've got to watch that one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe if we get a rook onto an open file like the E file, it's still not going to do it. Now that that's happened.
Yeah. No, I mean, it shouldn't work, but you do have to be just a tad careful because. Okay, and now knight f5 will be quite a nice one, I think. Just and then it's going to get disrupted. White's not going to be able to get this maneuver in. That's all good. Yeah, I was just a little bit worried. You see it? Yeah. Now we could take on e3 and go rook e8, something like that, and you know, we're looking very good. Rook a8 is quite a nice move. I can get in queen e5 as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, swap off queens and then.
f6 is also very, very reasonable, you know, as well, just to chase the knight away. I quite like rook e8. I think if you can do, you know, often, yeah. Ooh, rook fe8. That's a bit of a weird one actually, because f7 is yeah, rook a8. The rook is doing a great job on f8, so I would really have preferred to, because now you've got to watch out a little bit.
Do queen e5, right?
You can do queen e5, yeah, but then I go rook d7, and I'm hitting f7 when I you know, that's the thing. It's probably nothing. Maybe it's not too difficult, but that's
yeah. You've now got white's got 4 pieces lined up on that f7.
Yeah, I mean, I should probably yeah, takes ef. Yeah, I'm threatening rook c7. I'm also threatening f5 as well.
F5 I was looking at, yeah.
If f6, I can probably just play f5, fg, which is quite annoying actually, I think.
Yeah.
And bishop f5, I go rook f5, fg. So yeah, it's a little bit tricky for Wilsonia, this one. Maybe you just have to give up the somehow you have to give up the f7 pawn. Okay, but f5 now it's a little going to be
f5 from white,
because bishop h5 knight e6 I think is just winning, because you after bishop f7 back to cover g7, I go knight c7. So okay, he's played it. Ooh, good lord.
So what are we saying? Bishop h5 is no good. Okay.
Yeah, knight e6. This is a little bit. I mean, you should go rook e6 now probably, and but you know, I can go rook. I can go. Ooh, wait a minute. I'll go rook f7 here, won't I?
Yeah.
Or even I could even just take on f8 and just just go rook takes
c7. Up the pawns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now
this is
we can't. We could. I was going to say if we go rook f6. Yeah,
I mean that's that would be fine, but I just take on b7. Yeah. And then if you take on g6, I take on a7. And if you take on g6, if you go a6, then I give a check on b8, and that's way better. You know, I mean, I've got an outside pass pawn.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, he's done it. Yeah, this is the best defense from Wilsonia. You can't do much more than that.
Yeah.
So, but this is in principle just winning for white. I mean, 2 huge pawns. You can't stop them. You know, you go b5 a4 and then rook a6, b6 a5, rook a7, b7 a6, that sort of thing. Wilsonia also a bit short of time there. So, yeah, very difficult. I think a4 rook b3 would be your last chance here to try and get in g4 g3. That's okay. He's going to bring the king in, but a5, king h5. Okay, g4 is decent. Rook a7, rook b3. That's
pawns.
okay. But b7. Yeah, you're not holding it's king h3 now. Yeah, this is the problem. Oh, you're going to go. Are you not? Are you? Oh, look at this.
Are we going for mates? No.
King g4. King g4. Oh, king g4. Oh, that was such a good trick, Wilsonia. Hard luck. Oh, dear me.
Yeah.
Amazing. But I think White's he's trying it again, but now rook a8 is just going to be
go. Yeah.
Oh, t3, playing it super safe there.
Yeah.
Rook a8 now is very good. Oh, yeah, okay. But he's playing. Oh, of course, it's increment even, so there's nothing.
Yeah, it's 3+2. So, yeah, you're not going to win on time, I guess.
No. That's,
unlucky, Wilsonia.
Unlucky, Wilsonia. Sorry, we jinxed you there. That's Atomrod doing very nicely. Look at that.
Atomrod is. Yeah, and we actually now have 20 players.
Oh, brilliant. Always get a good turnout from the English players. It's very nice to see.
Let's start with KH Swampy, who is on.
Oh, he's playing the player who beat Wilsonia actually.
Okay. So going for revenge for the English chess players.
Exactly, but the black player is 300 points higher than KH Swampy, so it's a tough one for.
It's a tough one.
H5. Well. It's a slightly odd move in this Maroczy bind, or extremely early, really. I mean, H5 you often play against normal dragons, but this is not. This is a Maroczy bind, so it's slightly different. Now, how is KH Swampy going to take back with a C pawn? I think, aren't we just taking on C1 and going Queen A5 check? I think that would have won a pawn, to be honest. But okay. Now it's all under control again.
So what will White do? Push on the
H3 followed by F4, and then also probably playing the pawn to B3 at some stage would be the way to do it. Because Black's pieces are not very well placed actually. Black hasn't played this at all well. He's probably going to have to play Bishop E8 and Knight D7. Yeah, I mean, H3 here would just be quite strong, I think. Excellent. Well done. Okay. Oh, B3. Oh, B3 after B3. Black. That was a huge position for White.
I just noticed we are actually live on Game Changer as well. So.
Yeah. Yes. I said that. Yeah. So well done, Natasha. You've got the IT completely.
Got the IT under control now. Finally.
It's that was a huge chance for KH Swampy. Just B3 stopping Knight C4.
Hi, Guitar Man.
Hey, Guitar Man.
And now, yes, I'm looking at the two chats. So that's multitasking in action.
I don't actually see any of the chat. That's my.
Yeah, I've got them on another monitor.
No, yeah, I don't actually see any of the messages as a guest.
No, not on Restream, but just when you click chat on the actual website. So
okay.
I've got Game Changer open and I've got ECF commentary open, and just chat on both of those open.
I won't do that because I'm a bit worried about my
the resources on your machine. Yeah.
But in a few weeks' time, when I get my new machine, I saw that it's been built and it's now being shipped. So
very good, very good.
All the way from China. So
oh gosh,
it's going to take a while. Or probably a week or something.
Yeah.
Quite a heavy laptop for a carrier pigeon. Yeah, I'm not sure about this Queen B4 plan. I would have been tempted with White to go for something like F5 actually, and try and get in Bishop G5, F6, something like that, or Bishop H6. Yeah. Because I think even if you win the C4 pawn, Black's going to have some counterplay there. It's I'm not very sure about that A5 move, to be honest, but yeah, it's probably not too bad.
Yeah, so White's kind of shifting operations to the queen side now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just you know, if you look at it, because for example, black might get an f5 in at some stage, and then undermining this d5 pawn. You know, those two bishops are going to be very dangerous. You know, and I think, yeah, I don't think the queen side was really the area of operations that you wanted, really. Because I think with the two bishops, you're always going to get counterplay. You know, that's the. But okay, you know, it's not terrible for white by any means. But I think you know, white had a nice advantage before. So I mean, knight c6 I think is a very sensible move now. Hitting e7, a5, and the rook on b8.
Oh yeah, I like that, because then if they take, you can take with the pawn, can't you?
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, that will
try and queen it.
Yeah, so well done, Kate Swampy. That's good. I guess black is going to take a rook b1 check and then try and think of something useful to do. Maybe you just give the c7 pawn and just go a4 to a3. Try something like that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, your bishops have got quite a lot of power there, really. So that e7 pawn is probably not.
King to h2, do you think, or would you come out? Is it late enough in the game that you would?
I would play. I think I'd play to f2. Yeah. I mean, you could get checked and stuff, but I think if you go to h2, then basically, you know, swapping off the rooks will just always be a terrible thing. Whereas on f2, you know, you can protect your can cover the e6. That's
okay. So
you can take the pawn on a5 there.
Yeah, I think I would take that pawn on a5 and just
maybe actually take on e6 first and take on a5. That would probably been safer. Oh, Swampy. Oh, get away on b6. Oh, well played.
Unlucky, Swampy.
Oh,
do we switch? Yeah. We'll switch games.
Yeah. Sorry, Swampy.
It's now looking tricky.
Indeed.
Okay, let's see if anyone's berserking, actually. Is Keith berserking? Oh, Keith's not playing right this second. What about, let's check Greenbecker. We haven't seen Greenbecker yet today.
Greenbecker's not berserking. I'm afraid.
Not berserking.
He's down here, I'm afraid.
Oh, Greenbecker. All right. We'll keep going. Let's see.
J11. We saw J11, didn't we?
J11.
So he's not berserking, but he's playing very aggressively. So
yeah, I suppose it's harder to berserk today than yesterday because
that's true.
You're losing the increment as well as losing the time.
Yeah, I mean, in some ways, I think b5 here would be a good move. That's very good. I mean, in some ways, you know, berserking doesn't make any sense. It's just,
Hi, Macbeth 59. How are you doing?
Yeah, in some ways, berserking doesn't really make much sense, really. You know, when the opponent's got an increment, you never build up any pressure. Oh, knight f5 is a good move here.
Knight f5, I was looking. Yeah.
Oh, that's very risky. Rook g8, something like that.
Yeah.
Because you're threatening now you're threatening rook 3 g7. You know, playing rook g8 has given you. Now you go rook 3 g7. Oh. Yeah, this is also very good. Yeah. Just. Oh, good lord. Well, there we are. Oh, that one's gone as well. A rook g2 check is made, by the way. Yeah.
Well done, Jai.
Well done, Jai. We didn't jinx you there. Oh, it's got quite close. Look at Club FERLONICHESS.
I know.
Coming back. Oh, they've overtaken us. They've overtaken us.
We'll check them in a moment. Yeah.
Playing Pepe da Guerre. So quite evenly matched game here. This looks like either a French
I hope your shopping went well, Macbeth. You were getting supplies, I think, for an afternoon's commentary. I hope you've got some good snacks in. Hi, Alexi.
It's before the commentary. I looked and I said, well, if I've got a Coca-Cola in the fridge, I'll have that. Otherwise, I'll have a glass of whiskey. And I was sort of hoping that I didn't have it in the fridge, but I did. So there we are.
Well, you see, I would normally like. I think I can't really do it while streaming, but popcorn. When I'm watching a film or something, then I do like popcorn. But it probably doesn't go too well with the stream. I normally have a cup of tea with the stream.
I did enjoy doing the streams at Christmas, and we were having mince pies and stuff. That was very nice.
We did a whole series on biscuits with chess player names.
Oh, indeed.
I was wondering if Macbeth had got some chess playing biscuits, like Garibaldi, for example.
Garibaldi's, that's right. Yeah. Oh God. Oh, sorry, I'm just seeing. Oh, Queen H7. Oh, this is rather nasty for Shabs.
Took our eye off the ball there.
Yeah, the problem is Queen H7 check, and then you've also got Knight E5 coming in after. You've just got no real. I mean, G6. I think you've got to try G6, but it's
yeah, it's that diagonal, isn't it? So
well, G6 is not. Well, I think Knight E5 will be quite grim. I think
because you can't hold that rook there.
Yeah, I think White probably should have thrown in Queen H7 check before taking on E3, but Queen D6. But I think we're going to go.
Maybe Queen H7 at least our rook's defended on C8.
That is true, but I think we'll go Queen H7 check, and then we'll go G5 afterwards. I think that's going to be quite tricky.
G5 first.
Immediately. Well, this gives you the chance to play Rook F5 actually. So that's. I mean, it's not great, but after G8, you go Rook, maybe Rook CF8, something like that. Excellent chance. So you might be able to get away with that.
Shortbread. Did you get shortbread? Salsa and Ritz and lagers. Very good, Macbeth. That sounds nice.
Now, maybe
I haven't had lagers for a while. I think it's like at home, if I'm drinking something, it would normally be wine. But actually, yeah. Anyway,
maybe G6 here, and just I've maybe just got to give up the exchange. Knight H4, Knight E7, and then just set up a barrier and say, okay, we carry on from here. Then I think that's probably the best way, because I think Rook CF8. I think West's just going Knight H4 actually. I think that's the big problem, and I don't really see. I just don't really see what you can do if you take the rooks off. I just take it with a king on F1 at the end, and I'm threatening Queen H7, and you've got no barriers on the F file. So, and it's too late now for Knight H4. Oh, okay, that's vaguely friendly. I think I can go King G. Well, Rook F. I could have gone Rook F7 maybe. That was probably the best to take back with the Rook on G7 and cover H7 and G6. That might have been possible.
Oh, jammy Mr. Dodgies, says Guitar Man. Very good.
Oh, that's a bit timid. Rook H8 now.
Alexi, we are actually doing it on Twitch now as well. We've got under the ECF commentary channel. Ooh, so we're actually streaming in two places at the moment. So to YouTube and
or Queen G3 even. Queen G3 is probably even better. Oh no, Queen G3 HG is a little bit tricky. Oops, yeah, so Rook H4. We're threatening Queen H2, so Rook F4 is the only move now for White. But I would just, what are we going to do then? It's still a little bit. Now, if I take on F4, then White has a Queen H7 check, which could be a bit annoying. But if I don't do something like, this is quite tricky. This Queen H7 oh, that's fine. I was more worried about White taking back on F4 immediately, actually. So, King F6. I thought King F8 maybe and Rook G7. Rook G7 now is decent. That's good. But Shabs is a bit short of time there, but there's an increment. So, and to be honest,
how is this now? Is it? It's still. It was a little bit dangerous, but maybe not as much as it was.
Yeah, no. It's relatively speaking. I think Shabs has missed some sort of chance somewhere, but relatively speaking, this is much better than it was before. So the danger is a bit. Oh no, that's not too bad. King F2 because F5 isn't possible now. Oh God, good Lord, that's a brave one. I'm not sure. Oh, Queen B2 now. Look at that.
Oh,
Rook G2.
That's nice. This is a turnaround.
Okay, Queen B1. Queen B1. Oh no! He's Rook G2. Oh, it's loud mates. Oh, rook g2 was winning.
Back there,
Unlucky. Oh, Shabs, we've jinxed you. I'm so sorry. Oh, God. Must be said, though, the English players have streaked ahead there.
Yeah.
Got Atomrod on 19, Jai on a streak, Greenbecker on a streak, Woodpusher's joined.
I haven't seen Woodpusher yet today. Woodpusher on a streak here.
Technique lock there as well. So we've got some good reinforcements there. So the only important thing here is not to move the knight away from d6. But as long as you remember that.
Oh yes, because of bishop f5 check, which would win the queen. So I would maybe think about putting my king out the way just to make sure
that would be quite decent. I think f5 here would be a very nice move, just to follow up with g4. That would be quite good.
Nice Woodpusher.
Good stuff. Oh, a5. That's very optimistic, I have to say. G4.
You still go on with g4 now, yeah.
Yeah, g4, g3, I think is quite good.
Hi, Female Nurse. How you doing? We're on Twitch, yes, and YouTube.
We're everywhere. Oh, good Lord, that's very... Oh, no, I think you could have just gone g3 there, probably, but this is still obviously very, very good.
Yeah, I think we've been pretty lucky. We haven't had trolls, but touch wood.
Yeah, because you don't actually have any chat moderators, do we? That's...
Hi, Guitar Man. Guitar Man's now multitasking as well.
Oh.
On Twitch and YouTube.
Trying to see. Do we say different stuff on each channel? Actually, White has actually found quite an ingenious defense here, because he's pinned the pawn on g4 to the queen on h3. But I think that rook e8 here is actually just winning a piece. The only question is whether rook b7 check is then strong. Actually, that's quite... Yeah, this is maybe... Oh, but we've got bishop takes g4 now, actually, for White. My goodness me, don't ask me how, but it looks like White's actually better here. Bishop g4, wow. Oh. Then rook g8, we've got f3.
Okay. Oh, rook g8, yeah. f3.
f3 is all right, and...
we'd have to take, would we, on g4?
Yeah. No, that's not... oh, my goodness me. That's incredible. So, yeah, that's a good... I think Woodpusher's doing the best option there. I mean, it's still a bit of a mess, but actually, I think in general, White's actually doing all right.
Yeah.
Something like queen h6 now, I think, would be quite sensible. You can play either h3 or f3 to consolidate the bishop on g4. And, yeah, I mean, the problem is this king side is very, very weak, you know, with... you can't really move your knight away to e4 or something, because then queen b6... Oh, that's okay, but it feels a little bit loose and risky, because I could go something like rook g8, and then if you go h3, I've got queen takes h3. You know, that's the.
Oh, very nice. Yes, of course.
But okay, you go f3, but this is a bit looser. I could throw in h3, for example. You know, something like that. It just I like very much the idea of being able to play h3. To be honest, queen e3, king h1. Rook g5. That's a nice move. That's a nice move. That's a nice move, actually. The only question is whether White can counter with a rook e1 or something. But chasing the queen away like that is quite good. But queen b6 now is quite a nasty threat.
Yeah.
Could you go rook takes g4 though? That would maybe be an interesting idea.
Rook takes bishop. Yeah. I was thinking about that.
And then if fg, I go queen e4, king g1, queen takes g4. You've got at least perpetual. Actually, you've probably got way more. You've just got to win, actually. I think rook g4 would be winning.
Okay, this is a solid approach from Woodpusher.
Yeah. It's just these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 pawns down, really. So,
okay.
But I think rook g4 was maybe actually just winning. But okay. Queen c2 it's a tense one. He's got more time. Obviously, an increment. It's not quite as crucial, but still, I mean, the pressure builds up, doesn't it? So, okay, he's just gone for winning a pawn back. That's not bad. King b8. This is decent because is White going to take on h4 maybe? Just
Hi, Big Evo 8. I like your characters.
c4. Okay, White's going for it there. But okay, after c5, we can have knight b5. It's not the end of the world. So maybe we just shove in rook a2 here and just yeah, excellent wood pusher. That's how you do it. So c5.
Best teacher's a little bit short on time now because it's still a very complicated position.
Yeah, I mean c5 to c6 is sort of what you'd.
Yeah.
Or maybe c5, knight b5. Maybe you've got to watch out here because maybe there's queen f4 now. Is there queen f4? Yeah, there's queen f4 here. That's winning on the spot. Or queen d2. Yes. No, queen h4. Ah, there's queen h4. Curse.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I think White missed that. Queen h4 was. Oh no, there was queen g2 mate. Sorry, I'm getting completely overexcited here. Well done, wood pusher. Well done.
Nice wood pusher. Well played. All right. Do you want to check in on Feloni?
Let's have a look at Feloni because Magic Stick has taken over the lead there.
FERLONICHESS.
Oh, let's look at FERLONICHESS. He's playing.
Let's see FERLONICHESS. This is the organizer of the whole event.
Yeah, and it's excellent. Oh, doing very well as well. So yes. I mean, just in the UK, we're very lucky.
Look at this threat of knight f3 as well.
Indeed. In the UK, we're very lucky to have Nigel Towers, who
oh yes, I mean, he's doing
so much stuff.
Absolutely sterling work organising. Well, not just week after week, but kind of day after day, keeping us all busy during lockdown.
Exactly.
And so there's always a tournament to play with the English chess players. It's really lovely.
So actually here, queen h2 check, queen h1, and queen takes g2 is going to win the rook.
Oh, nice one, FERLONICHESS.
This is happening. Looks like FERLONICHESS is going to pick up a good win here. Queen takes f3. Very good. Excellent.
Yeah, and now e3 is on.
Yeah, I think
just rook takes e3 looks pretty good, right?
Rook takes e3 is very strong. And then knight e2, queen h1, check his mate, actually.
Okay.
So looking very, very good there. This will also be very, very good, I'm sure. Rook takes e3 check, pretty good.
As long as that pawn doesn't queen.
Yeah. I mean, there are a huge number of wins in this position. This is going to be good enough.
Wow, what graphics you've got there, Big Evo 8.
So queen c6 would be the nice, simplest and safest move there. Just looking after the there we are, looking after the pawn. Yeah, this is completely gone now. Very nice game, very nice attack from FERLONICHESS there, keeping his team in the hunt for the ultimate prize.
Yeah.
It's because at the moment, actually, funnily enough, Slow Powerful Pinky is an English player, so this is a
okay.
This is a double whammy, really.
We've got split loyalties.
Indeed, because so obviously a win for FERLONICHESS against the English chess players is going to
the top two teams, so it's a very important game.
Indeed. But yeah, I mean, in a blitz finish, this would obviously
yeah. Okay, I think we can trust FERLONICHESS.
We can trust FERLONICHESS here, I think, yes.
Well played, FERLONICHESS, unlucky.
But look at English chess players, they are absolutely
storming away. Right, who do you, the vicar. I don't know who the vicar is. We can see the vicar.
I don't know who the vicar
on
is
14, either. Let's see.
Would he, the vicar is playing Gomorrah, which is, who is the vicar? Is the vicar?
Do you want to click on the vicar and just see if it...
Let me have a look who, I'm going to click on the vicar and see whether we can.
It's a great name, a very memorable name.
Indeed. The vicar. Member since 29th of March 2020. Hasn't played many games.
Okay.
Doesn't say who he is.
Okay, fine.
But he's a member of King Trucker YouTube. So what have we got here? We've got some sort of open Sicilian, slightly Yeah, knight on going back to f3 is not so common. Got to watch out here because it's another one against Club Feloni, this one. So another crucial game.
Okay,
here.
it's a crucial game. So we are cheering for the vicar. White.
Yeah, he's outgraded by 300 points. So
okay, it's a tough one.
It's going to be a tough one, but Queen e2 now would be a good one, or King h1. Both of those are quite reasonable.
Vicar versus Gamara. Yeah, tough man, yeah.
Oh, h3 is very risky. Queen b6. That sort of makes it's annoying that because knight g4 wasn't a very good move. You know, it was just aiming for a trap there, and annoying to.
It's working though, right? Because if we go king h1, we'll get knight f2.
Yeah, right? You can go knight d4 here. That is possible.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it's not 100% clear. Is e5? No, e5 is maybe not that good. Knight d4. Bishop.
We go queen d4.
We could go queen d4 if you want to be a Keith Arkle and swap off the queens.
The vicar has played queen e4.
He has played queen d4.
Queen d4 even.
I mean, normally swapping off the queens in open Sicilians is not really your dream, but this is sort of decent. But black's going to be quite nice with this central pawn majority, half open c file.
Yeah.
I think knight goes back to f6, unless white's got something. Well, you could try f5 here. Actually, that's maybe not silly. And if e5, you go back knight d e2, and then you're going to just try and play g4 or something. Knight on f3. So, I mean, the problem with these positions for white really is that, you know, black, that bishop on b3, if you don't play f5, then it's not really doing that much, you know, and it's also tied down a little bit by the knight on b4. So it can be a great attacking piece, but it's not necessarily a great piece in the ending. I'd be quite tempted to go knight e8 here with black now, and try and get in d5, and just really block out that bishop.
Yeah. So if knight e8, I guess white could alternatively take on d6.
Yeah, then I'll take with a knight on d6 afterwards, I think.
Yeah.
And you know,
we don't want up one on f4, do we?
No, that's the thing. Where in these sort of situations, you wouldn't want your pawn on f4 here. But it's not so bad or anything. It's just you know, there are positions where you sort of feel it's got the seeds of something going wrong, really. You know, and this is one of them. It's
me too. Yeah. Just working out the tactics. Yeah, your pattern recognition will keep improving, definitely, over the years.
So I mean, white's only problem is this knight on this bishop on b3. You know, if he can get that one sorted, then he's doing all right. But getting that one sorted is not easy.
Yeah. I'm gonna check in on another.
Yeah. Let's have a look, because this one's going to be quite a.
Because there's loads of people who haven't seen yet. Have we seen Ocelot yet? No. Rusty? No. Della Corta. Oh, we've got Moonmaker as well. Anyway, Della Corta, we have.
He's a rook down.
Benny.
He's a rook down, I'm afraid.
Oh, sorry, Della Corta. Let's see if Moonmaker's playing.
Moonmaker, there we go. Yay, yes, Moonmaker.
Okay, so Moonmaker is one of our junior players and is white in this position.
Yeah, I think d5 here would probably be the right way to play it. White hasn't quite put the pieces right for this structure. I think the bishop on d3 and bishop on f4, if you'd replace that with having the bishop on and maybe the pawn on h3, that would have been good. Hey, Pezza, good to see you.
So we've got Moonmaker against Jehovah. Jehovah. Continuing on theme.
Now,
We were just watching the vicar.
The one thing that might be interesting here, I'm not sure though, is knight a5 actually, just hitting the pawn on c4, and not so easy for white to defend. This should be very nice for white, I think, if we just take on e5 here, because we're going to have c4 to c5 after. I think this is going to be very nice. Just take on e5 and go drop the bishop back to e3. That feels good to me. Let me just try and leaning down like this. Oh, queen e2. Ooh. And, ooh, I'm surprised black took on f3. I say taking on d3 felt then bishop f5 afterwards, rook c8. It felt like the c4 pawn was going to be quite difficult to defend. I think if Moonmaker plays rook c1 followed by b3, then you're solid. But I think rook c8 now is awkward again.
Oh, because we can't play b3 now just because of the knight on c3.
Yeah, you've got that sort of combined pressure of the bishop on c8, bishop on g7 rather, the rook on c8 and the knight on b6, and just now it's a bit queen e2, but it's a bit. I mean, queen c7 might be possible. You could even engine style consider bishop takes c3 and then queen c7. I mean, Moonmaker's down to 20 seconds.
I know. Got to play fast. Well, Moonmaker, we do know can play extremely fast. But yeah, normally we see that in the end game.
Because I mean, 2 seconds increment is not a lot.
No,
you really are moving instantly. Just.
So can black now take on c4?
Well, conceivably he can actually. I mean, the problem is that after takes on c4, I go maybe knight e4, and then b5.
Thank
and
you.
after b5, I go b3. So actually, I think the answer to that is probably no. You can't take on c4. Whoa, f5. That's not making. Oh, knight g5 would have been really strong there.
Oh, take on passant, yeah.
Okay, it's just getting a bit messy now. Knight g5 would have been so strong.
1 second left for Moonmaker.
This is going to be a bit. The pin is still there. The pin. So queen f1 now. Oh, queen d1. Wait a minute. Knight b2. Knight b2 here, I think. Is that true? Well, I don't know. Not clear. Rook c7, knight d1, rook d7, rook e1, bishop f1. No, you're still okay. Well, are you okay? I've got bishop d4 tricks as well. Yeah, no, this is horrific to deal with. No time. You go rook e1 check, and then afterwards I go bishop d4.
Okay. So bishop f1. Okay.
Bishop d4. Oh, knight h1. Knight h1. That's your move. Bishop d4. Knight h1. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. I just go.
Oh.
Yeah, rook e7, bishop c3. Rook a1. This is what we're hoping for. Rook a1. No. Okay. Knight takes c2. Oh, he's just totally.
Oh. Moonmaker's a rook up now.
Come on, Moonmaker. This you can do.
Actually, not even just a rook up.
2 bishops up now.
This is completely winning for Moonmaker.
Yeah, no, Moonmaker's going to make this. Moonmaker could do this. Can do this with his eyes shut.
Yeah. Okay. Should we stop there on Moonmaker then?
Yeah. Well played, Moonmaker. Fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay. Checkmate a lot we didn't see yet. Should we check?
Oh yeah, he came
checkmate a lot. Yeah. Oh, and guess what? Checkmate a lot has berserked. You can see from the red line under his name that he
against
has
FERLONICHESS. I have to say berserked against 2250. It's that's quite.
Oh, yes, that's a confident move.
Yeah. No, I mean, I berserk against everyone, but when they start getting to 2200, you do start to worry a little bit because these are players that are streetwise, and they're going to keep stuff moving, exchange off pieces, and all that sort of stuff. So if you don't get a good something good out of the opening against them, the berserk can be quite tough. Yeah. And here Checkmate Lot's got a tiny edge, but not very much really. So this is going to be a tough one to g5. That's a bit. Knight h5 here. that's a problem a bit really with when you've berserked. You start making.
You try and conclude it, don't you?
Yeah, you try and you try and do gamble on stuff, and you just say, well, if he plays a bad move, then I'm doing fine. But this is a little bit. I would actually just try and swap off the queens now. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. But okay, if you go, I think queen e4. Okay, maybe checkmate lot's just going to try and okay. Well, I can go knight d5 and c4 now.
Yeah.
That would be maybe. Because knight d5, there's queen d7. Knight b5. Wow. But queen d7 here looks very. Oh, okay. That's rather timid. Okay. This is good. This has worked out fine. But checkmate lost down to 33 seconds now.
Okay.
H4. No, this is not worked out. It's not worked out. Rook d4 is coming in now. Oh dear. Oh, queen c8, even nastier. Rook d4, you can throw in. Checkmate a lot. Tough one there. This is going to be a double whammy, a triple whammy, because it's against FERLONICHESS.
It is against FERLONICHESS as well.
Yeah.
So it's team in first place against the team in second place.
Yeah, and of course it's ruining Checkmate a lot's streak as well. So, but okay, still 24 seconds. You know, it's
that doesn't sound like very much to me. 24 seconds.
No,
I can spend that on one move.
Checkmate lot is he's got himself organised. H4 to H5 is in there. Maybe Rook D1, I would go. I think.
Hi, Will Sonia. How are you doing? We saw one of your games at the start.
This is a bit nasty. Oh, you're having to go passive now. Oh. F6. That's. Well, is that weakening? I don't know. F5, it would be quite annoying, I think. You really got big control there, really.
Yeah.
A5, what a strange move. But GF now, GF. Oh.
It's going to be hard to win this in 12 seconds.
Yeah, it's very tough, isn't it?
Oh, I did. Well, you know what I didn't notice about that red line when you berserk? It kind of goes down depending.
Yeah, on it's on both sides. The time, it shows the time going down.
Never noticed that before.
Very nice, ECF.
Yeah, no, it is.
Really,
we were talking with Macbeth this morning about Lee Shogi.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so no, I think it's gone for checkmate a lot there, unfortunately. Oh, Rook G6 was possible. I mean, checkmate loss is very fast. Checkmate a lot.
He is, but 3 seconds is not long enough.
Yeah, especially against somebody running on increment.
All right.
Oh dear.
Hard luck, checkmate a lot.
Hard luck, checkmate a lot.
All right. Who would you like to see now? Oh, Nat Paul
on a streak there. That's very impressive.
Nat Paul on a streak. We haven't
Nat
seen
Paul as well. Let's have a look at Nat Paul. Nat Paul did very well, didn't he? In another stream that we saw.
Yes. And he's our second highest player at the moment.
Oh wow. So yeah, I mean, black's a bit worse here, really. Those double pawns are a little bit annoying. If you play f5, then you're blocking your bishop on c8. Queen b4, that's a very odd move.
Would you bring the knight back now?
I'd play it to c4, yeah.
Always forwards, always forwards.
Always forwards. And because you can do stuff like, you know, b6, a5, maybe, or rook e8, bishop f8. It's a very strange move.
Macbeth's getting into shogi.
Hey, good. I tell you, Macbeth, it's if I had my time again, I'd be a shogi player, not a chess player. It's right. Yeah, I think you just need to just organize yourself a little bit. Maybe bishop f8. Oh, actually, that's a bit annoying. There was a reason why I was thinking about playing b5 before.
Macbeth says, seriously?
No, really. It
is lovely, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, there's no draws. You know, that's the amazing thing about it. You know, it's
very tactical. You don't. Yes, you win the game with checkmate.
You always have an attack, and you always win the game with checkmate. You know, it's And from that point of view, it's absolutely beautiful, you know. And no, I mean, I really do wish that I'd learned shogi when I was young, and because it must be fantastic to be a good shogi player. Oh.
Yeah, I think people get put off sometimes by the pieces looking complicated.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's the same with Chinese chess. You know, it's
but once you're used to it, it's actually fine.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think it takes you a couple of weeks, you know, just to you know, of just fixing them. But after a while, it really just, you know, it's you don't think about it at all, and it's.
What do you think of this with Nat Paul?
Well, he's a little bit worse, but with two bishops. I mean, there's you know, this is certainly for a blitz game. This is not going to be an easy. The only thing there that I'm a bit worried about is knight g5 here, because actually you're going to lose your two bishops now.
Yeah,
that's a bit unfortunate how that one's gone. And of course, this is another FERLONICHESS.
Is that bishop trap?
So
yeah.
We are. I think all we seem to be playing FERLONICHESS all the time, don't we? It's really.
We do.
So we must be winning some of them, because we're scoring lots of points, but we just keep on coming across the ones that we're losing to FERLONICHESS.
Guitar Man likes Chinese chess.
Oh, do you, Guitar Man? I've played. I've played a little bit now on the little go. I think it's F3. I'm not so sure. Yeah, F3. Is that winning a piece? It could be.
Yeah, it traps the bishop, I think.
Yeah, it's not 100% clear. You've got bishop h6 and stuff, but okay. I played a little bit of Chinese chess on the Little Golem site, and it is actually quite a nice game. I learned the rules about 35, 40 years ago, and then never played a game. You know, just learned them and thought, "Oh, am I going to get confused with chess?" And then didn't do anything with it. But I played about probably 60 or 70 games now on Little Golem, and it's a very nice game.
Yeah. And you can play shogi on there as well, and chess. In fact, even chess you can play. There's a lot of games you can play on there. It's like it's not very fast games. It's like correspondence games you play. Yeah,
I definitely. If you want to practice a new game, and it's on there, I'd really recommend Little Golem. It's a very good game site. And the nice thing about it is that you can just. I mean, that's how we started shogi, wasn't it, Natasha? I mean, we started only playing each other.
We started when we did Game Changer, and we wanted to learn all the 3 games AlphaZero did. And then I think Little Golem was a nice place, because I was already playing Little Golem for various other games. And then they do not only shogi, but they also do mini shogi if you want to start with a smaller game. And you can do these. You can do it. I think you can change the style of the pieces so it looks more Western. If I remember right,
you can. You've got 4 or 5 different styles, I think, of pieces you can do as well. But I would recommend going with the Japanese style pieces. If you're gonna go for it, then go for it properly. You know. Mm-hmm. And it's got a lovely, I mean, it's got a lovely feel to it. But Little Golem is very good, and playing slow games like that, you know, it gives you plenty of time. You don't have to. It's not like, you know, playing Bullet or something where you know, you have to know everything instantly. With playing Little Golem, you're playing like you know, a move a day or something. Plenty of time just to sit down quietly, glass of wine in the evening, and then just spend.
You can do chess 960 as well on that. So you, like, what you might do is have your Chinese chess, your shogi, your chess 960, and your chess all going at once, and then you can switch from game to game.
Yeah, I've got my behind me. I've got my my Chinese chess board and 2 or 3 shogi boards. So I've got all my games going, and I just go from one to the other. I've got a chess board as well, but that's so I analyze with the chess, then I do my Little Golem Chinese chess moves, and it's good fun. Solve some shogi problems. And bizarrely enough, you don't get too confused.
Actually, the other game I play on there, which is a really good game, but quite strange, is Twixt. And it's all about knights moves. And you have to connect from one side of the board to the other using knights moves. And it's a very, you know, there's a lot to it. Try that one too.
The other very good one is Lines of Action, which I can also really recommend.
That is true.
That is, I played I played a reasonable amount at some stage and enjoyed it very much. The best player on there is James Heppel, who's a former British boys champion, I think.
Best player, yeah. He used to play like when he was about 12, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah. But very, very strong Lines of Action player. I think. Well, did I beat him once?
You probably did, Matthew.
I think I beat him once, but then I got crushed again. I may be misremembering. I beat a strong player anyway in Lines of Action.
Yeah.
But I'm decent, right, but there are many better people. Well done, by the way, Natpool. We've been talking about all other things except your game, but you did a great save there.
We were watching your game whilst talking.
We were watching
stuff.
Important.
Right, who haven't we seen? What about Slow Powerful Pinky on the street?
Oh, that's good. So, that's good because we saw Slow Powerful Pinky losing to FERLONICHESS actually.
Yes.
But, and Namanese's really he's up to stakes. Look at that. He's rated 1526 and he's berserked against somebody 300 points higher. But is Slow Powerful Pinky a junior player, by the way?
I don't know. You could try.
Oh, rook d5, knight takes d5. That's a bit of a whoops.
I don't want to click on him in case it takes me to a different tab. And
yeah, I'll have a look at Slow Powerful Pinky and see whether we can see. Atomrod still doing great guns there. Well done, Atomrod.
We'll check in on Atomrod in a moment.
Slow Powerful Pinky. I am a Pinky who is slow but at the same time powerful.
Powerful. Let me guess.
Well, actually, his FIDE rating is 2376, and he's a member of it says Prague, Czechia.
Okay.
But also a member of English Juniors.
Probably.
That's a little confusing.
Maybe moved countries.
That's all a little confusing. But he's played lots and lots of games.
Yeah. Well, I think you're right then. Probably a junior player.
All looking very powerful. Oh, Queen B6.
That looks nice, doesn't it?
Queen B6 would have been even more powerful, but this is good enough.
Yes, Queen B6 wing a piece. Oh, can do it again now.
There's also wing a piece. So yeah, it's. I mean, you've got to say. I mean, FERLONICHESS is putting up a hell of a chase. It's really making a hell of a chase. But you know, the English chess players are consistently staying ahead there.
We promised to drop in on Atomrod.
Oh, right. Let's have a look. This is a very complicated game. I'm actually wondering whether he's in big trouble here.
Oh, really?
But he's played what he's done. He played this move, Queen F5 to A5, just to swap off queens, which I thought was very good. Actually, that's not bad, actually. This is maybe okay.
White only has 8 seconds left.
Okay. Now, does Keith going to take on A2? That's maybe a little bit risky. I'm not quite sure what you should do here with black. It all looks a bit risky. I mean, if you go Queen A2, I think Rook H5 is going to be very strong, followed by Queen takes G4. So I think you've got to keep the Queen on A5. Maybe Rook D8.
Knight takes F2, says Macbeth.
Yeah, but no, I don't know.
I'm a bit chaotic. He's swapping queens.
I'm a bit. Oh, Knight B4. Well, that's confusing. Yeah, Bishop B1.
Would you take on A2?
Well, now you might well take on A2. That's conceivable. But I mean, I'm just wondering. I mean, Queen A2, Rook takes H5 now is possible. You can take on C4, check. But then you go King B1. Maybe. I mean, I'm not sure about this. Queen C4, King B1. Have you got a good way of defending that knight on G4 or something? King B1. I mean, Rook H5 to Rook G5 looks a little bit. Oh, you can go Rook H5, Queen G4, King H6. You can do that. Yeah, you can do this.
He did it instantly, Keith did.
Yeah, because now you go Queen D3 check and you're covering, and you can go. Well, you can go Queen H7, I suppose. Oh, Oh, rook a5, rook a5 is mate, rook a5 is mate, Keith. Rook a5 is mate. Come on, Keith. Rook a5, mate. Come on, Keith, come on.
He's got 45 seconds to run. He's probably
Oh, he's played it. He's played it. Oh.
Well done, Keith.
He was probably just enjoying it. Probably just.
Yeah, he just wanted to savor the moment.
That was quite shocking, actually. That was. To be honest, it's quite surprising that it was in the position. Well done, Keith. Look at Keith leading the whole tournament there.
Oh, fantastic, Keith. Well played.
I don't think I'm going to play at all now. I think.
England, you're not. Okay, there's some.
England team is doing great guns.
They're doing fine. My best started 5 seconds before we did.
They don't need FM Peter Sauray helping them. I was advertised as FM Peter Sauray. That's why I'm saying that.
Well, it's in the chat.
Oh, this is Ocelot. Queen A8 check. Oh, good Lord. You haven't seen it. Oh, whew, Ocelot. Oh, good Lord. That's sort of survivable, this. He's playing against Massachu, who has berserked. Now, the nasty thing about this is White could play Queen A8. Could play takes A7, but he could also go Queen F3. Unfortunately, Ocelot, you're quite a few pawns down, and it's a bit... Queen F5 would be the only one, I think, that you can try. That's good, Ocelot. Go for perpetual. H3. Queen
I guess
E4.
There shouldn't be a perpetual, really, should there? White?
Queen E4 would have been maybe much... Yeah, I don't know. Difficult. That's clever. Queen, okay. King F7 now, maybe. King F7 is quite a good one. King G6. For instance, Queen E8 now. Oh no, Queen E6 check. Oh, the Queen's getting back with all these checks. Queen E5 check or Queen G4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Sorry that we.
Unlucky Ocelot.
We will come and see one of your wins one day.
Yes. Okay. Any requests? Who would you want to see? Spider-Man. What about? Oh no, he's not playing.
Spider-Man. My goodness. Nigel ST. He's on a streak.
Nigel Towers is White in this position.
So it's looking quite even. Oh, he's playing a club FERLONICHESS as well.
We'll go back to Keith after this.
Nigel's playing a club FERLONICHESS, so big game here. Now there's a little trap in the position, namely Bishop takes F2 check, and after King F2 there's Knight G4. So we want some cover for this idea. It's actually a little bit not 100% sure what the best way to do this would be. Knight E4 is decent because Bishop F2 we've got Knight F2. But Rook E4, now there's going to be Queen takes A2. That's maybe this is Queen A2. We're going to go Knight G5 now. I think it's probably...
Oh, yes. Nigel's ELO is now 2,000. He's been going up and up.
Yeah, no, he's done very well, Nigel. B4. Oh, no, that allows Bishop takes F2 check. Oh, Nigel.
We're not going to help his ELO, are we, if we commentate?
No, we've turned up to watch his game, and then you've made a comment about his ELO. So
yeah,
it was sort of
almost bound to backfire.
It was inevitable, wasn't it? Really. Oh.
All right. Let's see.
We're still with 21 points ahead there. So now Keith is a pawn up and Queen and Rooks on the board. Playing against Frank G. So that's Filoni's top player there.
Yes. Okay, another crucial match.
Yeah, now Keith's doing what he does best, and that's exchanging pieces when he's ahead. Rook F5 is a lovely move, covering everything. Oh, wait a minute, Queen B2. Oh, Keith.
Oh gosh. Look at
this
G2.
is really unpleasant.
We have to go back to G1, I suppose.
We have to go Queen G1. Oh, that looks so natural, Rook F5. I was thinking, good, oh, dear me. Ooh. Right, so Queen A2 now. Okay, this has gone a bit tricky.
Yeah.
How
what do we do? H4, H5?
Yeah, I think you're right, Natasha. I think we should definitely be giving away this B3 pawn. This is another decent idea, just to go after the C7 pawn. You're probably all right.
You're right, Macbeth. Rook f7 is the move played.
You're probably all right here, aren't you? Sort of. I'm not sure. A5 now it feels scary somehow.
Yeah.
Or Queen B2. You know, I mean. But you have some counterplay. But the problem is that Queen D4. You know, Black goes Queen C2 and then hits you again. So you need to find some way of chasing that rook away from G6 or getting your queen active. But how can you do that? I mean, we can go Queen F2. If I go H4, H5, Black just goes Rook G5. That's the problem. Should you play C5? Because if you play C5, DC, Queen C5, Queen B2. God, this is really
complicated, huh?
This is really very difficult. It's a tough challenge, this one. Queen C1, Queen A1. Maybe if I went C5 takes Rook takes, and then A4 I go Queen A1 maybe. But I mean, it's not. I'm keeping you off the second rank, but I've lost loads and loads of. I've really lost any hope of doing anything at all. It's a very tough position. This I
suppose we'd have a passed E pawn, if that's any consolation.
Yeah, I'm wondering about that. I mean, I'm wondering about playing Queen F2 to E2 and then just try and play the rook round to the back, C8 to A8, and just hold it like that. Maybe that's what you've got to do. Yeah, I think that's what Keith's going to do. A4 will just go Queen E2 and A3 just Rook C8 to A8, and then you've just about managed to hold everything, and then if Black tries to get his rook active with Rook G5, then maybe you can do something. That's what you're hoping for. Queen D2 from Keith. I was wondering about Queen E2 just to hold the, because Black goes A3. What do you do? Oh, Keith's going to go Rook C8, Queen D5. That's what he's going for.
Okay.
Queen D5 now. Yeah. This is better. This is good. Oh, yeah. So,
so what can Black do about this actually?
Well, Rook G5 would be the idea. Rook C8, King H7, Queen G8 check, King G8, Queen E6, King H7. I'm not sure whether you've got any more than a draw here for White.
Rook G5. Oh.
I think it's maybe this is maybe
but that A pawn.
Well, I'm just wondering. Yeah. No, maybe you don't have more than a draw here for White. It's possible, unless I'm missing something. I mean, you can certainly try stuff, but H4. Well, maybe Rook F6. Maybe this is better. Well, I don't know actually. If I go Rook C7 now, okay, check on G8, King G6, Rook C7. Rook C7 is really strong, I think. Okay. Oh God, E5. What is that about? Why did Keith play E5? I wonder. Oh, good Lord. No, that's not good. This is not good. I just go Queen C2 here. Oh, Queen G8 and Rook C7 was, I'm sure it was winning.
Okay.
And Queen 8 check was a draw, but Queen D3, that's a bit strange. Queen C2 was much better, but because Queen C2 and Rook G6 was awful. But okay, well, I think Keith's going to draw this one now.
Yeah.
Okay, I think Black's going for the.
Yeah,
but I think Atomrod's gonna carry on with this one because he's not worse now. I mean, the rook goes to B6. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if Keith won this now. This is the sort of position that Keith wins.
Yeah, actually, because he even wins like Rook and 2 against.
This is nasty. This is nasty. He's got the pawn on H6 now.
He is going to win, isn't he?
I think he's going to win this. This is the sort of position that Keith wins.
It's his favourite type of game, isn't it?
Yeah,
Rook and pawn ending.
So, and obviously the Black players had great chances, and must be said though, it's not easy to.
But it isn't actually a win, if you see what I mean.
No, nowhere close actually. But We're going to see. I think he's going to play f5, then he's going to move his king round to. The thing is, at some stage, Black should really just sacrifice his pawn. I mean, this is actually this is starting to get a bit slightly worrying here. But I think we go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! This is quite worrying now.
Black.
I think Black's really got to sacrifice his b pawn, and probably should have done this.
Could Black go rook c6?
No. This is lost, isn't it? Isn't rook d7 winning? Yeah, rook d7 is winning now. Yeah.
Oh, well done. There you go. I almost gave up on this game as a draw, but of course it's Keith. Oh, no, we don't want a stalemate. No, it's not stalemate, of course.
No, Keith. Well done, Keith. Classic. It'll go down in the annals. Well done,
right.
Keith. And that keeps the streak going at 38, keeps Keith's position on the top because he's being chased by Anakin.
Okay.
Very heavily there, but...
let's just quickly pop in on Jensen. I don't think we've seen Jensen yet today.
No. So this is this an Anakin or something, or a Petrov, something like that?
Let's go right to the start.
Oh no, it was
nice F3 actually.
It was an English. Okay, that's I wouldn't guess that. So White's a little bit better there, but a bit more space. G6. No, that's probably okay. That's probably White should go something like G4, maybe. Just stop knight h5, stop anything like that, because I think, well, rook e8. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Rook e8. We take on e7. Oh, this is quite scary because rook e7 wins now. I think. Queen e7, knight e4. Queen e7, knight e4.
And the pin.
That's why you generally don't go g6 in these positions. Oh, okay. Oh, well, actually, I've got knight d5 now. Actually, we've got knight d5. Oh, okay. We got rook e7 again now.
E7 again, yeah.
It's even worse here in actual fact.
Yeah. There's now knight d5.
No, that's what we like to see. Actually, I'm reading a book by Cyrus Lakdawala, American IM, called "Training Your Tactics." And he makes the point that he said especially with online games, he said, but he's going through students' games, and there's one or two opportunities, he said, in every game where there's missing a tactical win. And I really think he's right. I think he's absolutely right that the number of missed opportunities we've seen, that you say, with a slightly better tactical vision, you could have won a game. I think it's absolutely true that tactical vision is something you really need to train very, very hard, because the number of opportunities you get is incredible. I'm quite surprised, because we were watching the under-11s yesterday, and fantastic players. I mean, really, you're looking at the state of English chess under-11s, and you're thinking, wow. But still, even there, you're thinking, oh God, there was a couple of missed wins there.
The game could have gone the other way.
It really, could make such a big difference. It's really worth. And of course, the thing is that the thing about tactical acumen, it's more than just it's alertness, because nobody tells you during a game, that the combination is there, but just being aware of those tactics and spotting them at the crucial moment. That's very important.
I'm going to hop away from. How do you think this game? I'm going to hop away.
It's quite balanced at the moment. Well, a bit better for White, but it'll probably end up in a draw.
Okay. Good luck, Jensen.
Because we only got 5 minutes. Oh no, God, look at that. 2-2-1 to 2-1-5. We're being caught up.
It's very, very close at the top.
We're being caught up by FERLONICHESS.
On the individuals as well. Should we check?
Oh my goodness me!
Just to.
Atomrod is playing. Oh, Atomrod's berserked.
But
he's got a huge mating threat. King f1 is the only thing for. Oh, but then I've got Queen h1 takes c1. Oh, well done. Come on, Keith. I think Bishop takes c6 check is what you have to do with White. And hope that okay, Queen h1 check. Keith in there. Well done, Keith. Bishop f8. No. Rook c2 check. King d3. Queen d1 is made. Queen d1 is made. Queen d1. Yes, Keith. Well done.
Checkmate.
Look at that.
No, it's not checkmate.
Yeah. Queen D2 was the only move. So, well, that's a huge one for Keith. A huge berserk there, keeping his streak going and winning with berserk. Yeah, 2-2-6.
Yeah, and that takes him further ahead. Actually,
yeah, that's right.
A big lead
Now,
there. 43
will Keith be able
34.
to get another game in? I don't think Keith will get another game, to be honest, because only 3 minutes left. Could be. He'll be lucky to get another game.
We didn't see yet. I think we didn't see mouse slip yet. We'll do a
mouse slip.
Look at mouse slip.
There's going to be a toughie there because we've got. Oh no, this is a Swedish. He's playing a different event. The Swedish Chess Division 2 team battle. He's playing.
How confusing! All right, let's not do that.
Yeah, I think you're actually able to join multiple events. To be honest,
yes.
I think that's.
Well, Moonmaker is on a streak as well.
Moonmaker's on streak, great stuff.
Rusty Bridges. Is he playing? No, not playing.
Games. Nigel must have won some games when we weren't looking. He's back up to 2004. Checkmate a lot there. Jai 11 just started a game, but they're not going to finish that one. Just 2 minutes left.
All right, we'll stick with Keith. He's berserked again.
Against Majestic, who's the top Feloni player, I think.
Okay, another.
I mean, Atomor's berserked, but Majestic hasn't, so you're never going to finish the game on time. That's
just 2.5 minutes left.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be great. I'm going to keep an eye on the scores here, and 229 to 217 with 2 minutes remaining. Oh, Keith playing very aggressively there. That's the question is, do we have any players with a chance of finishing? Oh, Nat Paul has got a chance of finishing.
Okay.
But he's worse against Rick FM, who is, I think, also a Feloni player. So, this is quite. And they're going to finish. They're going to finish. He's a pawn down.
Switch. Nat Paul.
Yeah, switch to that one, I think, because this is actually going to count for.
Okay.
Stambad is also playing. Stambad is a rook up against Zorito Victor. He's won. So Stambad's got some more points. 233 to 219. Woodpusher. They've both got a minute left. They both berserk, both players. Not clear that Woodpusher will finish that one off in time. Jai 11 is not going to. His opponent hasn't berserked. Slow, powerful Pinky. No, didn't berserk. So we've only got 1 minute 18 left. I think we're looking.
I'm going to head back to Keith because the crowd's requesting it.
The crowd's requesting it. We have to obey the crowds. Well, actually, Majestic is playing very fast here. I think he's gonna throw in a G5 here. I think he is. Oh, a D4. That's very risky because the C file is getting open, but it's also opening the long diagonal there. So, Keith. Bishop C6 at least. Well, Knight D5, Rook G7's in there. It's all very risky, but Keith is going full out for the mate. Actually, Knight D3 is going to be rather unpleasant. Actually, I think Majestic is probably completely lost here. Queen C. Rook C1. Rook C1.
Yeah.
Oh, you had to take on. Oh, Knight C2. This is totally bananas. Knight A1. G5 from Keith. That's the one.
Now. Very good.
Come on, Keith. But only 23 seconds left with 238 to 2-5.
I think it's going to be Queen G3. Oh.
Rook C2. We go GF. Yeah. No, this is completely winning. So Keith's gonna win this one, but I don't think it's going to count for the event. But
only 8 seconds left.
At least we tied up one of Club Feloni's top players, I think, this way, and that means that.
Sonia says just finishing top 10 in the team is difficult these days.
It's true, isn't it? There we are. Look at that. We have finished. And what an amazing weekend for the English team.
Yes,
two very strong team battles.
Team victories. And today was against, I think, 37 teams. Yes, 37 teams. The English chess players have won again. Special mentions to, Atomrod. I think Atomrod is, he's the top English player, but he's also the top player overall with an amazing 43 points, including lots of berserking. We also have Stambad, Nat Paul, Woodpusher, Moonmaker, all getting very good scores.
Yeah, Greenbecker as well there on 17.
Yeah, Greenbecker, Wilsonia, the Vicar.
And big congratulations to FERLONICHESS as well for, I mean, they made it thrilling right until the end. And there were a lot of games between England and Feloni. And actually, we only seem to see losses from us. But somehow we must have won some games too, because just managed to stay ahead. But a great little fight.
That's the jinxing effect.
That's the jinxing effect. Yeah, we actually, I think with Feloni's, we were an extra player in a way for them, because every time we watched an English player, we jinxed them. But no, it's a great little fight there. Excellent.
And thanks very much to FERLONICHESS for organising, and thanks very much to Nigel for organising the English team as well. And for everyone for playing, and for everyone for watching. It's fantastic.
Indeed. Yeah, no, it's do remember to subscribe to the Twitch channel. Also,
please follow the channel, and remember to keep the weekend at the start of June, 5th and 6th of June, free for the charity 24-hour blitz. You can play or watch, or a mixture of both, ideally. And that's all raising money for the British Red Cross.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I think
we do play all the events until then as well, of course.
Yeah, I bet Harry Grieve is going to play Harry Grieve and Danny Gormally. They're going to play all 24 hours, I think, aren't they?
I don't know. Danny said he would commentate some of it, actually, and he wasn't sure he'd play, but he will commentate.
Okay.
I bet once it comes to it, though, he'll definitely want to play.
Because last year, I mean, Harry Grieve and Danny, I think Harry played really all 24 hours. Danny played most of it. But it came down to the final second and the final game, and Harry just hit Danny, just at the very end. So, it was absolutely incredible. I don't know how Harry did it. I mean, it was...
Thanks, John Smith.
But yeah, no, please, subscribe to the Twitch channel, and do come and join us, play a bit, watch a bit, and laugh a lot, hopefully, and all for a good cause. It's all
right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Thanks very much indeed. See you next time.